Good morning, everyone. So today we're working on a Cupra, and I believe this is the Cupra Leon 2021. So this is the one we had in a few weeks ago where we worked on the charge door. We replaced the actuator. But now the guy wants the shock absorber replaced at the front passenger side. Now I wouldn't normally show you a shock absorber, but this one's quite interesting because it has an electronic actuator on it. And I'll show you the one we got provided by our supplier. So here is it here, and you see this is the electronic bit down here. Now I think it's something like Mercedes have this, but so our problem is we can fit a shock absorber all day long, but do we know, does this need to be adapted? We don't know. But gay expensive, these things, over 200 quid a side. So, although it's still cheaper than the manufacturer's one. So, let's see what's involved in it. So before we even start, we do a full scan. So we'll look at the report. Skip. That's pre-scan. And see what faults are there. So, distance regulation. That's in the ADAS, rear view camera system, front sensor for driver assistance, engine, spurious code, climate control, spurious data bus error, information, Ethernet information, lost com, data bus, mirror, fold-in motor, online service function, temporary restriction due to battery, budget, data bus message, high voltage, oh dear. So that's all the codes. That's no bad for a VAG machine. So let's go back, let's look at the list and see if there's anything here for suspension. Data bus steering, column lock, passengers, emergency, front sensor for driver's assistance system, wouldn't think that, high voltage, transmission brakes, that distance regulation, wheel dampening electronics. So let's have a look at this. This must be it here. So there's all the bump there. We'll take a little screenshot of that. Go OK. So we'll read DTCs, nothing there, and then we'll have a little look through the stream. So there's only 39 PIDs, so we'll select all. So there's front left minus 0.1, front right minus 0.1. Now we are lying on a hill here. Left rear, right rear, there's a big discrepancy there. Driving profile selection, acting values, target 4, actual value 4. I'll just go through it. I do not know what they mean. Well, I've got a wee idea. These are degrees how level the vehicle is to be, how to adjust the dampening. Target value 0 amp, also it measures amperage, so must be when you're going down the road. Vehicle, and left front 255, right front 255 with a dampening path. Left front is at 73.25, right front is 77. What I think we'll do, we'll go and take this up to a level road, and then we'll do the readings. And it says state of initialization, OK. No indication systems, OK. Sensor malfunction possible, data record possible, vehicle speed possible. Left rear invalid value range, we're not working on that. Left front 146 degrees, right front 211. Used to be more than 39 codes there. Left front. Oh look, there's a code there, front right, So front and right. There's a code there, Roddy.
Alright.
There is a code. Whatever all they mean. Front and left, front and left, front and left, front and left. And analysis 31. So you imagine that's his ID code there. Focus.
They've all got a code.
Thanks, yeah, look, they've all got a code there. Front right's got its own code. There's another F thing, whatever that means. What about the pigs? Oh, we'll be here all day. Maybe these are just repeating themselves. Right, so what we'll do, we'll go and look, see if there's like basic settings or something like that out of this. So adaption, basic settings. I would imagine it's in basic settings. Adapting with deflected wheels. No, we wouldn't want that. Adaption. Activate all develop message. Dynamic mode will function. Don't know what that is. Long code. Can you even code them? So you can see from the shock absorber there's oil. It's leaking from it. See there, it's running down. Horrible. And there's that electrical connector at the bottom there. And as we've seen in the scan tool, this has got its own ID number. Ooh. So it's all back together, but I think there's a fault in it, so let's look. So read DTCs, it flashed up the dashboard. Oh, left front damping adjustment value open circuit active static. Now that's maybe because we had it disconnected. So I'll just put the ignition off. That's it back on. So let's go back. So clear fault code. Yes. Fault code cleared. Yes. So it's gone. That's good. So read the DTC. Let's go and give it a run and see how it responds. So it seems to be driving fine, and I'm just looking at this left front dampening adjustment valve, right? Target value and actual value. So when we're driving down the road here, you can see this thing's constantly changing. So it's sending a small amount of, what's that, 300 milliamps to that shocker. So it doesn't get much more than that. Right, I wonder if I can graph this. I'll watch it going down the road. Feels. It certainly feels a lot better now, I can tell you. That's good. So 1 point we spiked up to So at 1 point we spiked up to just under half an amp. So I take it there'll be various modes like sports mode and mud and snow mode. You can adjust it, but not really sure. But it's working, and I've not got any fault codes. Here's the big one. If I go side to side, I could pull 1.6 amps. So we'll drive down the road and watch this. I'll go side to side. So anyway, seem to be 1.6 amps is the maximum. So the car drives perfectly now with the new one. So we'll show you this one. It's truly kaput right, Roddy. Is it return at all? Oh, very, very slow. It is actually return, but very slow. It goes down. So there's oil. There's oil everywhere, eh? Aye, so. That's it.
It's got.
Gubbed. So, right call.